It's kind of nice having people cheer for me for once, you know? Instead of screaming and pain and horror.
I'm Mel, and this is my creator collection. I started just as an animator at the studio, then I became a lead for a couple years, and now I am the animation director on Helluva. I'm in charge of keeping consistency, so I review every shot that comes in. I follow all the animation all the way up through the pipeline and just make sure everything is consistent and it's following the vision and everyone's on the same page. I always wanted to be an animator when I was little. I was writing essays like in 3rd grade about how I wanted to be an animator. You know, I grew up on the Disney movies, Aristocats, 101 Dalmatians, Lion King. Those are all my big inspirations. I've always been an animal person, so I was just drawn like warrior cats. I went to the College for Creative Studies in Detroit, and I studied animation there for 4 years, and I got my bachelor's. And pretty much immediately after school, I started getting my first jobs in animation, which was really great. I started on some smaller indie projects like Ollie and Scoops, and after that, I was scrolling through Twitter one day. I saw that Viv had a post online about her wanting animators, and I really wanted to be a part of that world. You know, that's the Helluverse, because it was just starting when I got on the scene. We hadn't even released Helluva Boss, like episode 1. I joined on episode 2, so I've been here for a while. Viv sent me a DM and was like, hey, I've seen your work before, which was crazy because like I was a nothing account, you know, I was a nobody. So I'm like, you've seen my stuff. I was really honored by that. That was really neat. I always knew I wanted to be an animator, but I wasn't really sure what else I wanted to be outside of that. When I was younger, I kind of had a hard time finding my sense of self. You know, was I one of the popular girls? Was I a nerd? Was I a jock? And turns out I'm all of those things, except maybe not a popular girl, but you know, I'm at least a jock and a nerd, and I'm, you know, creative, I'm smart, I'm funny, but I wasn't sure of myself when I was growing up. So I had a lot of like searching to do, you know, and ever since I've become an adult, you know, I've found myself in what I like and who I am. It feels really great that my style is something that other people kind of like relate to. I'm pretty casual. I'm really interested in sports and being athletic and jockey, but I'm also kind of lazy and I like to lounge. So I wanted something, you know, you could wear when you're just sitting around the house, or, you know, when you're just like going out for like a chill day with your friends, or if you're going to the gym, you know, something for everybody, which was like a big part of what I wanted to do too. I wanted to be for everybody, you know, no barrier to entry. You know, just have fun and look cool doing it. Right now I'm wearing the jersey. It's kind of like a light mesh. I wanted the jerseys to kind of like resemble football jerseys in appearance and texture. I wanted them to be breathable and light, like how a football jersey should be, but you know, sturdy and, you know, shapely, so you look cool, but and you stay cool doing it. And then I also have my bomber jacket that I really wanted because I'm from Michigan and the winters are very cold. So I wanted something that was a little bit, you know, for the fall or for the winter. And it's really nice and thick. Football season starts in the fall, so it'd be great for that. Something I wanted with the football jerseys is I wanted 2 different colorways, kind of to represent the home and away. Also, I couldn't choose between which color I like the best. So I wanted real football teams, they'll have a lot of different like versions of their jerseys. You know, they'll do the home jersey and they'll do the away jersey or a special variant of their jerseys. So I wanted to kind of mimic that. And then, you know, you can have different options. What's good about my collection is that everything goes together, so you can mix and match all kinds of different stuff, which is also, you know, something I'm into. I like the versatility of everything, you know.
And you can twin with your bestie.
And you can twin with your bestie. And you can, you know, you can play football with the bros, or you can, I don't know how many fans.
You can go out with the girls.
You can go out with the girls, you know.
And you can ball with boys.
And you can ball with the boys. I chose Millie because I love Millie. She's tough. She's confident, she's cool, she's loud and crazy. And those are all things that like I want to be, or things that, you know, people have described me as. She does what she wants, gets the job done, and she's a lot of fun to animate. And her arc in season 3 is really like about her finding herself and being comfortable in who she is. And I relate to that a lot, you know. I relate to Millie a lot in that way, always being told that you have to be something, but you just have to be you, and that's all that you need to do. And I relate to that, you know. I think Millie is aspirational.
Sorry, hun, you can play as me, but that don't mean you're anywhere close.
The reason that I chose number 5 is because in football, your jersey numbers are kind of like related to what position you play. So when I was designing the collection, I'm like, what position would Millie play on a football team? And I thought she was gonna be like a running back, and a running back is someone who runs really fast and gets in there and just barrels through the line. She's a bruiser, makes these big explosive plays, and I thought that would, read Millie. So number 5 was actually the number of one of my favorite players on the Detroit Lions, who sadly got traded. But it's also the amount of people that work for IMP now.
So don't say you don't deserve nothing. You're one of us now.
Sports and, being active are a big part of my world that I don't really get to share a whole lot, because being on, my job is a lot of being on the computer, but I'm really into football games. Me and my family go all the time. It's a huge part of our weekly ritual is sitting down and watching sports as a family and hanging out. So I wanted to bring that to the Helluverse world because it's not something that we've really seen before. Millie's into sports, so who else would obvious pick?
That was the best spike I've ever seen.
Please, I need medical attention.
First aid is for winners!
I think my creative career has been 1 in a million. If you would have told little me that I would be doing what I do, I wouldn't believe you. I couldn't believe you. I think it's equal parts luck and very, very hard work. I worked extremely hard to get to where I'm at. I would say always be open to new opportunities. Look at the next person and try to match them. That's kind of what I did. I've always kind of chased people. I've always had a goal and I've always chased it, and I've always believed that I could achieve my dreams, and I've never let go of that. I was really lucky that my family has always been extremely supportive of me. I have never had my family tell me that I couldn't do what I wanted to do. I've had other people told me that I couldn't have follow my dreams. So I guess I tell myself, you are good enough as you are, and you don't need to be anything other than that. You don't need to apologize for being weird or wanting to do something a little bit different. You just need to be you, and that's it. That's all you gotta be. When people wear my clothes, I want them to feel like they're part of a team, part of something bigger, and feel really cool and comfy doing it. I am really excited for fans to get a hold of this bomber jacket. I love all the patchwork. We've got lots of cool little details to look at. I'm really excited for people to see the boxy tank top. It's kind of unique. We never really sold anything like that in the store before, and it's something that I really wanted. It's a good workout top, but it's also good, if you go to the amusement park. I love roller coasters, so I'll definitely be wearing that to the theme parks. Great for a hot day, and it's a cool silhouette, and I think it looks good on everybody. I don't know how I got here, but I'm really blessed and I'm really grateful that somehow the stars aligned, and I'm very excited for people to see all that work. Nothing makes me more happy than the fans seeing all the hard work that we put in. Animation is a team sport, so you really need a whole team of people to make this all come together, and I'm just one little piece of it. And I'm grateful to be able to showcase myself and my interests and kind of bring that and put that into the Helluverse.
Anything else you want to put in there?
Hi, Mom. Mama. Hi, Mommy.